Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Army Black Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Black Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Army's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled immediately after the catch. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Wells. Working the middle, it's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Trying play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The aerial assault continues. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. North Texas in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, North Texas.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Black Knights will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. North Texas in the hurry up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might... And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the left side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got his man. Stopped after making the catch. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. To the air, it's Wells. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Black Knights have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And the D deny them on second and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll throw it on first down. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds a tight end down the gut. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. He unleashed that one. Some serious spin rate, some revolutions on that one.
You want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, North Texas. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21, Army, 10.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. To throw, it's Wells. Fires to the big fella.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll just keep slinging it. Quarterback extends the play. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Dialing up a second down pass play. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking downfield, it's Wells. Feeling some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
You got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down in possession here late in the fourth quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. Trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Still running at the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. The run from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Using his legs, it's Wall. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so